My names are Constance Okollet from Uganda. I am a mother to 7 children. I am a peasant farmer. I use a hoe to dig, to produce food, to feed my family. And I'm the chairperson of Osukuru United Women Network, the network that has 1,226 women, 56 men, and 106 youth. I come from the eastern part of Uganda, that is Tororo, near the border of Malaba, Kenya, and Uganda. My village is called Asinget A. My sub-county is called Osukuru sub-county, and my district is called Tororo in Tororo County, Tororo district.
To tell us more about what your organization does in regards to climate change issues, whether it's adaptation, mitigation, negotiations.
Maybe I will just begin by a story. My story is a short one, not a long story. My story is, in 2007, floods came, swept us off. It was worse because we didn't know what climate change was. When floods came, we lost so many things. We lost lives, we lost crops, houses, goats, sheep, chicken. Everything was lost. Children could not go to school because the water was flooded everywhere in schools. The streams were full and children could not go to school. Some of us left the village and we went outside to take refuge. Now we took 2 weeks. When we came back, we got nothing. The foods in the gardens were all rotten. Nothing. Houses gone. And as if that was not the end, immediately another storm came in, sweeping away the balances of the houses which were there, the crops which were there, hailstones, everything. Not only that, sunshine came, drought, long term, 6 months. 6 months of sunshine to us, it means death. Immediately after floods, the storm, the drought, there was no life. There we started thinking that what is happening? Is it God trying to reduce the number of people because people are many?
Let this one pass.
Now, I was lucky. When I came back, I got my one house left. I cleaned it, we entered. Then after that, my neighbors joined me. We lived a family of 29 people in that one house. I have a big mango tree. After lunch, we could sit. At times we cry. At times we laugh. Because we are now asking ourselves, where are we going to? Where are we forwarding? Where is this taking us? Because it used not to be there. No. Like for example, when we were growing up, myself when I was growing up, life was very simple and easy. You didn't know what floods looked like. There was the normal rains. You had the 2 seasons in a year. You had the very good yields that could feed other countries. But these days, it's not there. It's worse during the time of floods. The toilets are contaminated. You find a lot of sicknesses in the communities, and there's a lot of stress. More so the children dying, malaria, you find cholera, you find diabetes increasing day and night. I didn't know what diabetes is. It is now there because people are eating different types of food, the food which people used not to be.
So now, what did you resolve? Did you form an organization?
Now, after that, we said we shouldn't just stop here. Then in 2008, we came up with a group called Osukru United Women Network. This group is at the sub-county level to speak for the voiceless, because everybody can't speak, everybody can't advocate, everybody can't do everything. But because they cannot speak, they chose the leaders to do that for them. They bring in at their local levels. Then the leaders at local levels bring it at the sub-county level. Then our voices are heard either by the council, district council, either by the sub-county council, or by the NGOs. Like now I'm here, the voices of my people are now being heard. Yes.
What has your group done to help people adapt to climate change?
Okay, there's been sensitization, not though much, because people still don't believe there is climate change. People still say maybe it is still God trying to reduce the number of the people. But we try to educate them on issues pertaining climate change. We try to tell them, please, can you plant trees? Any type of tree which can be both food and firewood, because women don't have firewood. They walk a long distance because the forests are all cut down. We make home improvement campaigns by the village health teams. They talk about how is your hygiene and sanitation at your level, because we don't want these simple deaths to come like this one, malaria, what. If it is not there, there shall be no death, though climate change is there. Then we have clean energy, that is cook stoves. We advocate for it because it uses little fuel than the 3 pieces of stone that put it, and the fire burns like wind blowing. So we advocate for change in the environment. We lobby with the government to help us with seeds. They improve the seeds that can be drought resistance.
And here at COP21, what is your role and what do you expect to come out?
Here in COP21, my role is to tell the people, the parties, about our problems at grassroots. And they should understand, because we are so much affected by climate change. More so the women and children, they are completely oppressed, they are depressed, they don't know which step next to take because their lives are not changing. Instead, there's poverty increasing day and night for them. There's famine increasing day and night for them, and yet they are the breadwinners. They bring food to table from preparation to the nutrition cycle. They are the ones to do all that, and she has to make that child to eat. At times they sleep hungry, at times they take porridge. The children must eat. So they are so much stressed and depressed. So we tell the leaders, do something, do action to the community members. There's adaptation fund. Why don't you give them the adaptation fund so that they can have other things to do, like poultry, like piggery, like dairy, those alternative projects, not depending on agriculture only, because these people used to depend on agriculture. The seasons were good, everything was good, and they depend on agriculture to buy, sell, buy few paraffin, buy books for children, take children to schools, uniforms, everything.